read Black romance on Valentine's Day, during Black History Month, and every day before that and after that. Here are recommendations for Black romance books. Black romance is romance written by a Black author with both or all love interests being Black. Most of the books on this list will be books that I haven't gotten to talk about yet on my channel, so I'm excited. Once Ghosted, Twice Shy by Alyssa Cole. This is a Black sapphic second chance romance. After swiping right on a dating app, Lakotsi and Fabiola have a little love affair, but then Fabiola broke Lakotsi's heart. Fast forward and they bump into each other in New York City, and they spend the day exploring New York and exploring their past. Will they give this romance a second chance? This was just so adorable. There were so many cute dates, so many cute scenes, and it was such a quick read. If you're looking for something quick, lighthearted, and straight up adorable, you should pick this one up. Worth It by Lady Marie. After being set up on a blind date with Reggie, Michaela thinks to herself, he's a nice guy, but I'm just not really looking to date right now. And she tells him that. Until she finds out that she needs a date for a wedding and all of the pre-wedding activities. So she goes back to Reggie and asks him to fake date her to help her get through it. And he says, okay, on one condition. For every fake date that I take you on, you have to let me take you out on a real date. I loved this twist on fake dating. This was so fun and fresh. I loved the characters. This also had a lot of cute, adorable dates. If you're looking for a twist on a common trope, fake dating, lovable characters, you definitely need to pick this one up. Where There Is Smoke, There Is Fire by Monique Fisher. This is a Black love story that spans years of a relationship as well as the ups and downs in their lives. First of all, look at this cover. There was great character development, and I loved it that we see the progression of our main characters' relationships over time, as well as their individual lives over time, as well as even the side characters' lives. I really loved reading a Black love story that wasn't just about the people just getting together, but actually showed their relationship and the longevity of it. This book is gonna play with your emotions, okay? It's gonna play with your emotions. And this was just a beautiful exploration of Black love. If you're looking for a Black love story that shows a beautiful exploration of Black love over the years, rather than just watching the chase and them getting together, you should definitely pick this one up. Working for Love by Virgo Girl. This is a fun, cute romance that takes place over Labor Day weekend. Two strangers wind up having to share the same hotel room after a mix-up at like this big networking event, but sparks are gonna fly. This was so fun. This had one of my favorite book couples, because not only were they like romantic and falling in love and stuff, but also they had a lot of fun together. They were laughing together. You could tell that they will be like the type of relationship where you're best friends as well as in a relationship, and I just loved seeing that. If you're looking for a short and sweet read where the characters are very comfortable with each other and are constantly laughing and having fun, get this one. If you're enjoying this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you can be notified when I post more recommendations videos. Waiting on Wendy by Tanzania Glover. This is a romantic Princess and the Frog reimagining about a man who only has 6 months to live, and then he gets a crush on this waitress. But she tells him, I'm not ready to date right now. I'm trying to work on myself. And so he says, okay, I'll wait. And when the wait is over, they go on their journey to falling in love. But does their love have an expiration date? He only has 6 months to live, so. This is another sweet and adorable read. Obviously, all the romances that I read are sweet and adorable. That's what I love romance for. I love romance for the cuteness. I don't usually read slow burn romances. This might be my first one, but I really enjoyed it. The characters had great chemistry together. This also had anxiety representation. And this is another book with a perfect cover. If you're looking for a sweet, slow burn romance, choose this one. Bingo Love by T. Franklin. This is about two girls who, in the 60s, they met at church bingo and fell in love. But of course, their families and society ruined their relationship. Fast forward decades later, and they find each other again. Where? At church bingo. And they finally start coming into who they are and learning to love themselves and each other out loud. This had characters where you really root for their love story. Beautiful illustrations. And this also showed some of their past as well as the present. And I thought there was an amazing balance between the two. And I was interested in both storylines. If you're looking for a graphic novel take on Black romance, plus older protagonists finding love and happiness, check out this one. While making this list, I realized that I do not have enough Black queer romance. I have several on my TBR that I definitely need to get to soon. But let me know down in the comments what y'all's favorite Black queer romances are so I can read them. And maybe if I get enough comments, I can do a whole video reading you guys' recommendations. So make sure that you comment down below and let me know what your favorite Black queer romances are. Brown Sugar by D. Rose. A spoken word poet and a singer must learn to let their guards down and let love in. This book is what Love Jones tried to be. Argue with your mama. That movie was not a good romance. This was another novel where the characters had great chemistry, and this novel also had a great atmosphere. There was this artistic club. What do you call places like in Love Jones? I don't know. But there was like this artistic club, and just the vibe was immaculate. And the atmosphere continued throughout the novel, and it gave peaceful and comfort and calm and sweet. The atmosphere was just engrossing for some reason. The writing was great, and it was a really quick read. The only thing is, sis put herself in a very dangerous situation. I could not suspend my belief enough to not be like, girl, do you not care about your life? Because she's very trusting. Too trusting. You don't know him. If you're looking for a very calm and chill Black romance that just gives all the vibes, check this one out next. And last but definitely not least, we have my personal favorite romance of all time. Some people may be mad at me for recommending this as a romance, because technically it's labeled as women's fiction because it does not have your typical happily ever after. But I don't care. It's a romance. Bookmarked by Bella J. I talked about this one more in my best books of 2022 video, but I could not let this recommendations video go without mentioning it. This is about a married couple who is getting a divorce. The divorce is amicable, but yeah, they're getting a divorce. So everything is almost final when the husband tells the wife, I'm finna take you on a divorce moon and we're going to enjoy our last few days as a married couple. Honestly, I just loved everything about this book. I don't know how it was adorable and emotional at the same time, but some kind of way, Bella J made it to be both. The characters were just amazing, individually and together. And I just loved them together so much. Even though they're getting a divorce, they were just perfect together. They are honestly perfect together. Even though some people don't like the way that the book ended, I thought it went perfectly with the story and I would not have changed a thing. And hopefully we get a follow-up soon. Comment down below and let me know your favorite Black romance of all time. And don't forget to comment your favorite queer Black romances as well. Or you can just leave me a red heart in the comments to let me know that you got this far into the video. And I have a few Black romances that I will be reading in February. So you should definitely go check out my February TBR. I'll be reading Black romances, and I am hosting a readathon called For the Culture Readathon, and that will list all the books that I'll be reading for that. So I will see you there. Bye.